What's going on, guys? It's a Jam BA and welcome back for another video. Alright, so I want to talk about how becoming a full-time dealer really changed me as far as a player, collector, investor, and how I look at cards itself, and also the day-to-day life of a dealer. And for me, I think for the most part there's like only three things, but I'm sure some of you guys that are a dealer as well have more. But for me, I think so we can start with the time itself. So time, really don't have time on playing Magic anymore. Really don't have time to like go into F&Ms or even actually going to like big tournaments, because it's like if I go to a place, you know, I gotta put time into it, and the more time I'm away from my business, I'm not really earning anything unless I'm meeting someone, I'm buying a collection, or I'm selling something in a particular like event, right? So time really takes like the big chunk of your day, and the more time you put in the business, the better your business will run, in my opinion. So basically 50% of my time would be put in the business, and then half of it would be into my family. The best part about, you know, being your own boss is, you know, you basically, it's on your time, man. So you can slack, you can do more time, you can even spend more time on your business, but it's really up to you. So that's the good part. It's not like a regular 9-to-5 job that you have to be there on time, you know, and then you leave, you know, things like that. So for me, time is that really is a big part that really changed. And then also number two is the cards itself. How I look at cards, it's so becoming a dealer, you can't really be too attached on certain cards. As far as like, you know, the way I see it, cards is like, you know, there's a blight herder. Let's say I really want this one, but every card is liquid, even down to the basic lands, man. It's if you decided to hold on to cards, you're taking risk on whether the card will go up later down the road or it will go down. So it's really up to you. So you're taking that risk. But as far as being a dealer, when you look at cards, it's different than before. It's like, oh, I want to keep this, I want to make this in a deck, or things like that. You know, to an extent you can do that, but you know, if you want to be like a really full-time successful business on selling cards, you can't be way too attached on like certain things. As far as like me collecting, you know, I can still collect, you know, dealers can still collect cards, their favorite cards, but I think it's more for like, you know, your favorite cards, or you want to there's some value on what you're buying, like let's say reserveless cards. So it's more like long-term cards, you know, like cards that you know that have potential later down the road. So, you know, when I buy collection and there's some like reservists, you know, Gaia's Cradle, Dual Lands, things like that, it is okay in my opinion, because those cards are considered like liquid. You know, you can always sell them, you know, either now or like later, you know, because they're like, you know, in demand for the most part. So yeah, so that's how it changed me. You know, like I can't be keeping a lot of the cards or holding them. So yeah, so that's that. And then lastly is definitely the money. You wanna, when you sell cards, you really wanna reinvest most, not all, most of the money that you profit on certain, you know, collection that you buy, or like the, you know, mass box, most of the stuff. So you want to reinvest all the money that you get into the business, because that in that way you can have that snowball effect on your business, so you can just keep doing it all over and over and over again, you know. So before, you can just like buy collections, and then you just like blow your money, you know, or you sell a card for $10 and then you just blow that $10 somewhere, you know. So that really changed, you know, how I look at the money itself, because you really want to reinvest most of your capital back into the business, and also managing the money. It really, you know, me having a certain money on, like, let's say for personal, for like for the expenses, you know, house, you know, things like that, and then also your business itself, business expenses, you know, buying collections, you know, or you saw something like a good deal, and so you really have to like be better on like managing the money. So I think for the most part, you know, time really it will change the way you look at cards, and then the way you spend the money. Those are my top 3 that really, you know, becoming a full-time dealer changed me. So yeah, so that's going to be it. Thank you guys for watching. If you guys made this far in the video, you can put in the comments #dealer. But yeah, so if you guys need anything, single wise, check out my Tcgplayer Anger collections. And yeah, that's going to be it. Have a great day. Peace.